I think about you brothers almost every day. The thought of the blood, rocks, and lifeless body makes the strongest man sway. The thought of me working on your vital signs so I could radio in the 9 lines is forever ingrained in my mind. Watching a hawk speeding on your chest before you could get to the surgeon, you were at your final rest. Vitals slowly diminishing, eyes not opening, trying to keep you alive. Chopper on its way, it was your final ride. When they took off as a homage to the fallen, they let out the flares. I had stayed calm, heart beating, blank stare, watching you fly away. 10 seconds of hard-lost tears when it was all said and done. Sweat, dirt, tears down my face it run. My other brother, Big Guy, killed instantly. Lifeless he laid. The sinking in my chest when over the radio I heard 1 KIA. My good friend Big Guy died that day. The night before we joked and played. It was your birthday, my friend. You should have had a celebration, not your life to end. I spoke with your mother and hugged her neck, told her about the camel spider that made you jump and become a nervous wreck. I told her how brave you were. The days that followed were such a blur. Getting back to the story, that day you guys died for Old Glory. Several wounded. This is American soldiers concussed and obtunded. Another, Quarter, still alive, but hanging on for dear life. Massive damage and shrapnel to the throat. Trying to do my job, I needed to focus and get the info and don't choke. A lot depends on me getting this right. It has to be to get the medevac in flight. I need the lines of just the first 5. The rest can come later when I have more time. Riding the 9 line, my friend, laying there on a stretcher, watching his friends die. Big Guy in a body bag down by my feet. They asked me if I wanted to unzip the bag and see you before you leave. I declined, needed some time to myself to grieve. I didn't want the memory of you in that state. I wanted to remember the times that were great. Aparicio, I called and messaged your girlfriend you left behind. Told her how brave you were and forever a friend of mine. How lucky I was to know you. Everything I said to her was true. Quarter, my friend, I'm glad you survived, and I often wonder about you. If life is being good to you and being true. Sergeant Williams, Witt, and Metcalf, though you were shot on a different day, you affected my life in a positive way. Thanks for the forever friendships that combat forges, a brotherhood that burns like torches. 2 soldiers back from me was Witt and Metcalf, both shot in the plates. Had my camera running, a hard drive crashed, and I lost the tapes. 1 in the ribs, 1 in the spine. Metcalf's bruise on his back was a horrendous purple and black. Witt, how that bullet split into the side of that plate. My dear friend, with bullets flying all around us, unharmed, I tell you that's fate. The call for the medic when we weren't pinned down on the wrong side of the road, I was told to take my radio and go, go, go. Me and Doc ran from one side of the village to the other. The smell of gunpowder so strong, it's a wonder how we didn't smother. Reaching the other side, winded from the movement, getting down, pulling security as reinforcement. Looking back at the gunshot in his shoulder, I turned forward. No cover on the road, not even a boulder. Flowing blood, leaving a massive stain. Doc plugging the hole, getting him right as rain. The QRF MRAP arrived and loaded them all up. To the outpost hurried the truck. To my fallen brothers, forever that day is engraved on your headstone. When that anniversary day comes, I feel so alone. September 23rd, 2011. Rest easy, boys. I'll see you in heaven. Mohawk 6 Romeo out.